this Olodo uprising that we even have right now. It's like,
Olodo uprising?
yeah, bro. It's terrible. I promise you. It's like we are trying so much to accommodate unintelligent people and ignorant people because we don't want them to feel bad and all these things. So now they're now like the majority. There's a massive attack on the educational system in Nigeria, bro. Bro, those guys are literally going at that nerve center. Other factors, leadership not prioritizing things that are important, the society not celebrating academic excellence. People don't even want to go to school anymore. Like, it's just like, why?
It's Yahoo culture.
It's not even just Yahoo culture. Now we have Peller culture. If we keep rewarding all these guys, like, people see that you just have to just do dumb, crazy shit, just go online, maybe do some obscene, whatever, and you get clicks, you get numbers, like that's what moves the needle in Nigeria. Then what are you telling the rest of the impressionable young people out there? No shade to Peller. I have nothing against dude personally. Like, bro, get your coins by any means. But, at the end of the day, that thing is only going to be sustainable for a period of time.
So the truth is, when you listen to something, right, and then when you listen, all you're listening to do is to attack. You will never get the point of something. No matter how it is, like maybe your name is being mentioned in a conversation, right? If you are not listening to learn, if you're always listening to see where you're being attacked, then you will never get the point for which this person is coming from. Now, this thing YCee talked about, this is something that it has been long overdue. Somebody should have said this thing long before now. But because people like that, the freeze has, given wings to this kind of things, they've already grown wings and now they are flying in the air. Now, what did he say? He said this Olodo culture. Now, is he lying? There's an epidemic of Olodo culture in our today's society, and that's why many persons will say things like, see who you made popular, see who you made famous, right? Now, he made mention of education being back behind, which is actually true. JAMB score, the least you will hear is 180. That was the least I know, 180. But these days, we hear JAMB scores coming down to as low as 120. I mean, out of 400, you're expected to make 120, and even at 120, people are struggling to make it. And then you tell me now that there is not an epidemic of Olodo culture in our society. Now, these guys, like he said, don't even take school seriously anymore. Now, Daddy Free said something the other time when he was talking about Peller. He was talking about how school no longer, is no longer important and all because of Peller, right? And now, to now buttress his point, he now mentioned Peller, the Peller culture. Now, did he lie? Peller should be the most reasonable analogy he could use, and that was why he called out Peller. And if you listen very well, you will hear him say something like, he said that he doesn't have any issue with Peller. At least do whatever you want to do to make your coin. But now, sincerely, I saw a video, somebody was asking, like, will you let your son remove the success part from Peller? Will you want your child to speak like Peller? Will you want your child to act like Peller? These are things that he was talking about. Because now we no longer act with intellect. Because there's a moral bankruptcy in our society. Education has now become a backward field. Nobody. Now, like I said before, this is long overdue, and somebody should have said this thing long before now. He's saying it now, and people are still coming against him, attacking him left, right, and center. But the truth is, did he lie? He did not lie. Look at our educational system. Nothing to write home about anymore. Nothing. When was the last time you went online and then you saw an educational post? All you see right now is how this one is naked on TikTok, how this one, like, this stand the taste of time. So I sincerely feel like this Olodo culture is something that we all need to stop. Like, it needs to stop. You can't be, endorsing these things, right? You can't be endorsing these things. How do you endorse them? By giving them thumbs up when they do things like this. Let's call it speed, and let's stand for what is right and call out what is wrong to be wrong. Just because of 1 naira, 2 naira that will be given to us on comment section in the name of a giveaway, we choose to just sell our dignity and then embrace what is not okay. Is this supposed to be okay? Now, Peller is just someone that was mentioned. There are other persons that are even doing worse things than Peller is doing, and they are being celebrated. Are these people supposed to be your celebrity? Are these supposed to be the persons you give voice to? I mean, like, if Nigeria is to be called up now to say, come and give something, will you be happy to call out this particular person to go and represent you on the international scene? Like, will you be able to say, okay, this person will represent us very well? These are things we should put into consideration. There were days when students from Nigeria get scholarship and they go out and they do us proud. But these days, what is happening? When was the last time you see a post where they are being where they're celebrating anybody they call anybody that wins anything academic? It's been long we see something like that on our social media, and that is what YCee is talking about. Our education needs to get back on top. Like we need to prioritize our educational system. Like it needs to just get back up. That's what he's trying to talk about. And I simply feel like if you don't understand him, then I'm sorry. It's not his fault. It's your fault at the end of the day.